What's going on, guys? Ahoy! Wanted to do a quick video explaining how rotary screw compressors work. This is one of our brand new units. Our old one started taking a dump, so before it went completely dead, we bought a new one. We'll have that old one on standby, but this is a super simple unit and a great one to sort of show you guys what's going on in these things. So I guess first off, we'll start off, we've got a disconnect for our three-phase electrical system. This is the control cabinet where all the brains are. Okay. There's a series of contactors and other electrical components in there that control your kick-on pressure, your kick-off pressure, your cooling, your fan, things like that. It keeps track of your running hours. It's all in that little cabinet right there. So you've got, let's see if I can see it on this unit. Yeah, right back here. This is your air intake filter. So this filters the air to get compressed. Before it goes into the compressor, you don't want any contaminants or dust or anything getting into your compressor. You've got a three-phase motor on this particular unit. I think this is like a 20 horse or something like that. Let's see if it says anywhere. 23 horse. Yeah, something like that. And then you've got your pump and your separator, so your pump is back here. You got your separator filter and then your oil filter. So on this particular unit, what happens is your air gets injected into your pump. It mixes the air with the oil and pressurizes your oil-air mixture. It flows up into your separator, and your separator is just there to separate your oil and your pressurized air. So your pressurized air will flow up, let's see, yeah, through this hose right here. Okay, and then your oil will flow down to the bottom, where it then will get pumped through your filter, and then it'll get pumped through these lines right here. You've got a thermostat valve right here, so when the oil gets up to temperature, this thermostat opens up, and these lines start flowing through your cooler. You can see here we've got a three-part cooler. So you've got basically a hot side for your oil and then a cooled down side. So your hot oil flows through here, flows through the radiator up top here, and then your cool oil will flow back down into your machine. And then your air, you can see this is your air output, flows up into this other part of the radiator and it gets cooled off and then flows out through your compressor output. Okay, then we got that steam, that line piped into our tank and then into our dryer. But this little guy right here is a float switch. When you're cooling down this hot air, you'll have some water vapor in it, and then as it cools down, it turns into just water, and then it collects in this little valve right here. There's a little float switch in here. When you fill that little float switch chamber up, it drains your water down into this water filter. This is like an EPA EU standard thing you have to have. This is a water filter. It just filters the oil out of the water. It traps all the oil in the little filter in there and then just allows pure water to get drained down into the sewer system. And that's it. I don't know exactly how the separator and the pump works, but that's enough to get a guy familiar with a unit like this. Should quick go over the rest of the routing on our system. We've got blue pipes carrying our air into our main tank, and then our main tank, we follow this line right here, flows into our dryer. And this is our air dryer. Just takes the rest of the moisture out of the air, so we don't freeze anything in the winter. And then this will flow out, boom, to our building. So hopefully that was an interesting video for you guys, and if you have any questions, leave them in the comments. I'll be doing my best to answer them. Thanks for watching.